going, everybody? So we have a fun review today as we're talking Happy Gilmore 2. Like many Adam Sandler movies these days, I usually go into them pretty nervous, especially when you're talking about Happy Gilmore. When I think of my top 3 Adam Sandler movies of all time, I have like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and The Waterboy. And to put it nicely, most of the Happy Madison movies for Netflix have not been very good. My optimism was kind of middle of the road here as far as a legacy sequel for Netflix. Immediately, I was kind of thrown for a loop considering the first 5 minutes of the movie essentially implode the original ending. Happy loses all of his money, his grandma's house, and worst of all, kills Julie Bowen with an errant tee shot, causing him to stop golfing altogether. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this all happens within the first 5 minutes of the movie. As far as legacy sequels go, I commend Happy Gilmore 2 for at least not being a complete and utter rehash plot-wise. Finding a semi-believable way to bring Happy Gilmore back into the fold because he needs to make a lot of money, put his daughter through ballet school, except here he's rusty and then has to face this brand new golf league. You might say that the bar is pretty low compared to a lot of the more recent Adam Sandler performances. Personally, I feel like Adam Sandler put far more effort into returning as Happy Gilmore compared to a lot of the other roles he's done. At this stage in Happy's life, he is forced to confront a lot of realities and brand new challenges in his life to become the golfer that he used to be, along with a surprising amount of emotion occasionally trying to find this new happy place. Regardless, all of Happy's rage-filled, angry outbursts still get a laugh out of me, especially when paired with Bad Bunny being his caddy throughout most of the movie. Though I was kind of disappointed that Happy seems a lot less angry in this one compared to the first film. Comedy overall is very subjective. It's the same kind of Happy Madison humor where every so often some jokes or outbursts get a laugh. Whether it's these completely over-the-top training montages throughout, Happy driving a golf cart drunk and for some reason it explodes when it crashes. Then there's your usual irritating Happy Madison type humor, the potty humor type stuff. Lots of that's what she said jokes in this. As stupid as it sounds, one of the elements to the movie that got the biggest laughs out of me were most of Happy's children, the sons in particular. One of them is played by MJF, who I know a lot because I watch AEW. They are all so ludicrously dumb, angry meatheads who all share one brain cell collectively. Anytime they have these big angry outbursts or try to think, I can't deny that I did laugh. Happy's one daughter, who ironically is played by his actual real-life daughter, is the only normal one, considering the overwhelming majority of the film's plot revolves around getting money for her ballet school. There's a sweetness to the fact that he wants her to have a better life. Where Happy Gilmore 2 did start to lose me, though, is a lot of the stuff pertaining to the antagonist of the movie, played by Benny Safdie. I really wish I liked the overall villain setup with his character and this maxi league of golf he created. Intentionally, he is this very cringy Logan Paul-esque type character, wants to have this extreme version of golf, and it comes across pretty bland. Once we see this golf league in action in the third act is when the stuff starts to really go off the rails. They have these colored explosions, one of the courses has fake snow all over it, and then these weird raised platform spins around and Happy has to try and hit a hole-in-one while he's spinning around on it. Now, I am really happy that a lot of the cast from the original did return and reprise their roles in this, but there were some of them that were kind of baffling here, how they were utilized. One of them being Shooter McGavin. His characterization was kind of perplexing. I could understand him still hating Happy Gilmore after all of these years. Making him this crazy, institutionalized nut job, I thought that was kind of an odd choice. Christopher McDonald's performance here is solid. For part of the film, he is completely insane, and then he has this big fight with Happy Gilmore in the cemetery, and then for the rest of the movie, he just kind of acts like a completely normal Shooter McGavin. As always in these Adam Sandler movies, he likes to employ a lot of his friends. Ben Stiller reprised his role from the original. I wish I liked Hal's character a lot more in this than I did, but overall, I thought he was kind of lame. But it started to get a little annoying just seeing the sheer amount of popular celebrities are in this. I mean, there's so many of them. I'm not going to name all of them. Guy from Hot Ones, Kelsey Plum, Becky Lynch, Post Malone, Margaret Qualley, Eric Andre, Travis Kelce. Two major ones in this that I thought actually were pretty great was Bad Bunny, who for some reason is actually incredibly funny. I would love to see him in more comedies because it seems like he has a true calling for comedic roles. And then there's Eminem, who's playing the son of the Jackass character from the original. His short little moment in the movie movie with him and Happy and the Gators. Honestly, probably one of the funniest moments in the entire movie. Something also that does get obnoxious is how Happy Gilmore 2 relies heavily on member berries in the form of just showing us clips from the original. Like, there's an absurd amount of points throughout while I'm watching where we literally just have a scene that's interspliced with a moment from the original movie. And if it's not that, it's a character that's returning from the original, and then they just show us a scene of them from the original, I guess, as a sort of reminder that they were in the movie. I feel like most people that are watching this watch the original, so I don't know why we need to just reminisce in that way. All around, Happy Gilmore 2 isn't a train wreck by any means as far as legacy sequels go. There's enough here you certainly can find entertainment value in. However, I wouldn't necessarily say this is a memorable experience either. If I were to put a score on this, because I'm sure someone will ask me in the comments, it's probably somewhere in the 6 to 7.5 out of 10 range for me. By no means is this anywhere close to as great as the original Happy Gilmore, but this is kind of just a fun novelty sequel that doesn't really do a lot of harm, but I don't really feel like you need to run out and watch it as fast as possible either. I am curious because with the way it ends, it does kind of leave open if they want to do a Happy Gilmore 3. Who knows? Maybe they'll do other legacy sequels to these films, whether it be Happy Madison or The Water Boy, one of those. I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least some ideas out there. Would you get a chance to check out Happy Gilmore 2, however, make sure you share your thoughts down below. What'd you think of the film? Did you like the film? Did you not like the film? Thank you guys. As always, shout out videos. I always do appreciate it. Make sure you like on the video and also subscribe to the channel to update reviews, reactions, unboxings, and more. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.